How to make this spinning logo effect inside Davinci Resolve. I'm inside the edit tab. In my media pool I'm having my logo as a PNG file inside. You wanna have this one in here in order to create this effect, and then you wanna go to effects library, and in the search bar you can type Fusion Composition and add it onto your timeline. I'm using 24 frames timeline, so I'm gonna use 48 frames, which is about 2 seconds. So I'm taking it down in length, and then I'm right clicking it and I'm selecting open in Fusion page. Inside you're gonna have just the media out, and you wanna expand the media pool and drag and drop your PNG icon. Once you dropped it, you're gonna have a media in and media out. You wanna connect it to each other and then grab the transform, which is right here, and place it just in between. This is the only node that you're gonna use. While the transform node is highlighted, you can head over to inspector and reduce the size of your liking. In my case, 0.4 will do the work on my logo. And now let's start crafting it. You wanna go to frame number 0 and create a keyframe on a Y values of center inside the inspector, and put the values of -1 and click the diamond next to it to create the first keyframe. Then go to frame number 23 and create values inside the same box of a values of 0.5, which is the default one, and then go to frame number 46 and create values of -1 again, creating the third keyframe. So far you're having something like this, going from beneath in the center and then going down again. Now you want to make the spin, so you want to go to frame number 0 again, and this time we're going to work with angle. So you want to put the values of -440, then create a diamond next to it. Then we're going to skip frame 23 and going to straight frame number 46 and put the values on the angle about 440. So now it's going to go from frame number 0 until 46, from -440 until 440. And still we're having some jarring spinning effect. We want to make that even smoother, so we're gonna head over to Spline tab, which is on the right side of the screen just above the inspector. Click on here, and inside you want to check the field which says transform 1, which will check all the other fields, and then click this icon right here, which will make you zoom out to fit everything, and then this icon which will highlight all of the keyframes that you have just created. Right click anywhere in the nodes and then select ease, and inside of here select in and out cubic. This is the one that I prefer and I use, so I'm using this in here as well. I'm previewing it so you can see what we're having. Now everything is way smoother because our keyframes are curved in and out cubic. And there's a final touch that you can actually add to it, and that is by going into the settings, which is right here, still in the inspector, and enable the motion blur. On quality you can leave it on values 1 or the default one, which is 2, and reduce a tiny bit the shutter angle to about the values of 130. So that is the final result. I hope this video was helpful. You can also watch this video right here. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.